Pisces seeker. We're watching the sunset. Any other sign would be like, I can't watch it. You need to aim the camera at it. But with you guys, you can watch it through my eyes. Yeah. You can turn on your wizardy sight. Or just kind of tap into how it makes me feel. And we're experiencing the sunset together. I'm working with the Morgane Tarot. Better. What happens if I turn this shit off? Sure. Yeah, I mean, why not go from light to dark? You'll see the sunset as it sets on my face. And that's how we're experiencing it together. Pisces, December, mutable season. Squares you, but still. If Sag season acts out too much, then you'll be able to wash it off, your water. Pisces, December. Oh, duh. Neptune goes direct in your sign, December 1st. So, as long as it was in retrograde, you've internally been for lack of a better term, mastering, but you can also look at it more easier like polishing your magic. When I say your magic, I don't mean like necessarily the surface level magic. I mean how you work with your own emotions, with your own thoughts, with your own energy to create life, right? It's been very internal and very intense, and your system has probably been molding your magic in the subconscious, in your sleep, almost like a white noise in the background. You've been doing everything regularly, but in the back of your head and inside your system, the wheels, the internal wheels have been working, rearranging, restructuring. It's been happening in the depths of the ocean. Now, as Neptune, Poseidon, moves direct in your sign, it's all going to come out as exterior waves. We're going to see it. We're going to now in December see the process that you've been on for months. Maybe you've been creating something quietly. Maybe you've been planning something. For shadowy Pisceans, maybe you've been scheming something. And it's going to play out in December. 4 of Cups, the Tower. So let's take a moment to speak of the shadowy Piscean. And even if it's not you right now, you know, we always have our shadows inside of us. So take that as future reference. And for those of you that it applies now, obviously stay tuned. So if you have been scheming something from a place of trying to prove that you are stronger, or trying to put someone in their place, I'm picking up, or, you know, one of those vengeance disguised as justice kind of thing. Because a Piscean taking revenge will never tell themselves that they're being vengeful. A shadow Pisces would be like, no, this is justice. Okay, this is how it's going to blow up. Meaning it will backfire. Right? So if you've been literally, like the card shows, hiding in the bushes, and now kind of coming out with it, and again, this is addressed to some shadowy Pisceans that needs to watch it. I'm on your side too, right? If we can prevent you hurting and getting hurt, then yay. It won't come out the way you envision it. It's going to come out pretty it's not gonna be seen well. It's not gonna be appreciated at all. You think it's gonna be like something that people are gonna be like, wow, and Pisces is so cool and so wonderful. Look what Pisces managed to do, and wow, Pisces really showed them. Pisces really won. This will be the last straw on your back. So look at it as a warning, as a cautionary sign from this reading. It's to your benefit, obviously. Hey Pisces, don't go there, you'll fall off a cliff. This is not fear-mongering. This is, we care about you, we don't want you to fall off a cliff. We care about you, we don't want you to do something egoic and then have it blow up in your face. Okay? And this is so symbolic to what we just said. Neptune going direct, which is Poseidon. This is also a card that is represented by Poseidon, the tower. Poseidon, Neptune doesn't only rule the ocean, it also rules earthquakes. And these are exactly the waves that I've described that are coming to the surface as manifestation of what it is that you've been carrying within, like silently or quietly for the past few months. Now, for those of you who have been creating something, who've been in a creative process, let's tap into that for a second. Pisces, December. Look at that. Look at huge difference. And I asked to tap into that different energy. I didn't want to make this reading about shadow Pisces because I gave them what I give you guys, whoever's listening, what you needed to hear. Okay, for your protection and for other people's protection. But this is for those of you who have been on a really high frequency path. So reflective of what I just said. The High Priestess. Studying, crafting, writing. Super tapped to wisdom, to the universe, to higher guidance, Ace of Swords, right? To destiny, to her fate. And now this brilliant idea or plan or whatever, or creation is coming through. 1 second, let me put this on silence, please. I always, for some reason, forget to do that. I apologize. So, we just tapped into very different aspects of the reading, but one plays out negatively, one plays out positively, and it really depends on the intent of the Piscean seeker who's watching. Both of these cards can represent you, Pisces, right? Poseidon, shaker of the ocean of the earth. Stormy and messy. Slash, or the moon and the wisdom, the feminine wisdom and magic. Which one is it? Which one are you? Now, if you're honest with yourself and you're like, honestly, Morgane, I'm pretty sure I'm this. It came out for a reason. It means you have a moment of choice between this and this. See, the High Priestess always knows the truth. If she's not speaking it, it's not because she doesn't know it. It's because she knows there's a time and place and way for everything. Right now, the truth will not be accepted well. But when more things unfold and come out into the surface, people will be more receptive and understanding. It will come across better. Two of Wands. Some of you are writing teachings or learning teachings. You're developing knowledge and you're planning how to expand that knowledge in a way that is practical for your daily life. Like maybe you want to start a class, maybe you want to open a school, maybe you just want to start a vlog or a YouTube channel and, you know, speak what you know and teach. Or maybe you're just signing up for new studies, new schools, things that you've been passionate about, just didn't have the right time. It wasn't the right time. You couldn't really do it, but now it seems to open up for you. Five of Cups. We did start with the Four of Cups. Don't hold on to resentment. Don't look back in anger. It's a slippery slope. If you are not a part of something anymore, consider the reasons. Look at it from a bigger perspective and think maybe it's for the better. Seven of Swords. Some of you are going through something dramatic and you don't want people to know, so you're kind of dealing with it alone. You're hiding it. You're acting like business as usual. Everything's fine. But things seems to not be so fine. With the Ace of Swords and the High Priestess, some sort of truth is out in the open. And because it's coming from the High Priestess energy, it's not something that can be dismissed or denied, right? Because it's truth. Knight of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords person is asking this Knight of Pentacles for advice, for an opportunity, for a chance to improve, a chance to be better. Here, this is what I can still offer. And this Knight of Pentacles is listening, they're hearing, but they're very guarded and not, you know, not quick to trust or to believe. Also, I'm seeing someone stopping someone at the gates, like, where do you think you're going? Do you have the password? Hermit. Hermit and the High Priestess. Some sort of mystery school, mystery studies, could be occult, could be spirituality. I do see possibly religious influences, like a monastery. This could be like some sort of a temple. Something that revolves around faith and spirituality. There's also like something with the prophecies coming out. There's a certain prophetic scripture writing that is being studied or examined, going back to the source, going back to the origin of the writing, going back to find the core truth of something. There's a lot of quietness. There's a lot of internal dialogue almost. But it feels very bubbling, like it's about to just, you know, be expressed or exposed or spoken. Show me more, please, for Pisces for December. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like with some of you guys, there has been some sort of an investment that didn't pay off or doesn't prove itself to be beneficial, or, you know, it may have been like a wrong turn in the past that led to this, and now you're thinking back what you should have. Maybe you should have made a different decision. Maybe you should have taken a different turn. Things seem to not turn out as you thought they would. It's not all that bad, but there's an element of disappointment here, of like introspection of, was that the right call? Because the High Priestess, the Ace of Swords, like even the Tower kind of dropping the bullshit, it kind of leaves no room for denial. If any of you have been in some sort of cycle of self-deceit or denial of any sort, or telling yourself one version when it was a different situation, it's kind of you're re-examining. There's a re-examination. It doesn't feel all that comfortable, but having the Hermit here, you know, it's energy that is able to deal, that it's able to observe, that it's able to, it's mature, what I'm trying to say. It's mature energy. Nine of Pentacles. This is fun to see. Okay. So simultaneously, there is something else that is playing out really well. There's some Virgo energy on the table. Something else is paying off, is working out. This could be serving as a good balancing act. This Nine of Pentacles, kind of with the Hermit and the High Priestess, I have like this diagonal row. This is someone with a lot of knowledge, with a lot of skill. Ten of Pentacles that can bring people together. This is another Virgo energy. I feel like you want to look at the cards. Okay. You see this? This is an expert. This is an absolute master, an expert of knowledge of some sort. And it's playing out in the material world. They either teach it or have built some sort of empire, or it's a school of thought, a school of knowledge. It could be a philosophy, a theosophy, or an actual, this could be even clothing, luxuries of some sort, like, or even jewelry, but something with meaning, like with esoteric and mystical. This could be like, for example, making jewelries using Kabbalah letters, right? Like jewelries made from the 72 names of God. Like, or it could be like, it could be anything. It could be like sigils of runes, runic sigils made into jewelry. Like, it could be anything, really. But it brings people together somehow. This could be suddenly like encountering someone who does something very similar, and you're considering like joining forces and coming together. This could be bringing two houses together. Show me more, please, for Pisces for December. Wheel of Fortune and King of Pentacles. Beautiful. More earth energy. There's some sort of turn of events. Someone is making a surprise decision that turns the tables. It's like counterintuitive. Maybe instead of divide, there's a plan to unite, to bring something together. It's like, okay, we can either keep arguing or keep fighting, and then we both lose, or we can join forces and both win, kind of thing. It's like someone is coming with some sort of a plan, possibly an offer. If this is two people joining houses, like marriage, honestly, it looks like arranged marriage for some of you, like two families just wanting to connect the households, two communities wanting, it's like very, it has some old school aspects to it. It requires some sort of other type of separation. So if it's love and it is an arrangement, it could be that someone is doing it because of a sense of obligation, but not necessarily because of love. There's a lot of sense of obligation here. But there's also a lot of money, a lot of resources. There is a family household here that is very wealthy. Very wealthy. Anything else, please, for Pisces for December? Oh, the devil. And now we have also a lot of Capricorn energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Someone really wants power. Okay, this is someone who's obsessed with power. I'm not excluding the possibility, Pisces, that it's you. We did tap into this energy in the beginning.
I'm not here to judge. I'm here to serve as a mirror and show you what I see, and then you place yourself wherever you need to place yourself, and you can always watch your other placements. But there's an agenda here. This coming together in a way is agenda based. So make sure that if that's the case, that it's not something that as soon as it's not serving of the other side, or if you're a cross watcher for Pisces, as soon as it's not in service of them, then they might bail. So make sure that if a contract is involved, to read the fine print, cross the T's, dot the I's kind of thing. It will be easy to miss something. All the individuals involved, I see like creating alliances and um, agreements, but it's really in service of the nearest agenda. And then, okay, we've served our purpose as a team. Now we can split forces or not serve one another anymore. It's almost like it's not based in love. It's not based in connection. It's not based in real. There's coming together for the sake. It's a plan. It's a plan. It's okay. I don't know what it is, but I do see possibly someone, like an attempt to overthrow someone, to usurp someone, to succeed someone, right? Whenever I see like Neptune with the divine feminine energy, um, Poseidon, should I say, I'm a little bit concerned because there was toxic masculinity there in the mythology, and I don't want to go into it, but something is coming through with like desire of power, and it's almost like the divine feminine is just kind of sitting here, wise, knowing, um, immovable. It's like she knows. It's like she knows there are all kinds of forces around her. It's like she's sitting in the eye of the storm. And she's kind of letting things play out. She's kind of letting the storms drown things. This is like a royal advisor that watches kings rise and fall. It's like one more person comes along and shares his plan with her how to lead this, win this, attain that, um, and they think they're so strong and smart, and she's like, "Oh, you'll fall. You're gonna fall." And sometimes she bothers on giving the advice. Sometimes she doesn't. I feel like she gives the advice once, and then if they don't listen, she's not gonna like bother and like trying to convince. It's like, I tried to warn you, kind of thing. And then they're gonna have to kind of learn the hard way, I guess. Someone is hiding a very dark secret, like some skeletons in the closet for sure. Something they've done in the past that they're not proud of, that they're scared that will come out in the open. This could be whatever this is that they're contemplative about.
going to continue this reading as an extended love reading. Link is below. I'll see you in a second. Thank you for being here.